pay me to play video games so you can watch them.
To a DC Universe online podcast, bringing you news and weekly
Oh, I can hear
entertainment
myself. Oh shit.
for the DCUO People's Podcast.
Voila. You can introduce us now, Super.
Okay, you're supposed to say go. Alright? What's
Go.
up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the People's Podcast. Welcome to our first live stream of the People's Podcast here for DCUO. Say hello to everybody there in the chat. I don't know how many people are in the chat yet.
I'm
Not giving me a number. But, yeah, welcome. Of course, as always, I am Super Patriot here. Sitting alongside me here on his Twitch channel is from the EU server, Mr. Orbit.
Yo. Guys.
Right? Sitting next to him, because I don't want him any closer to me than he needs to be, is also from the EU server, Mr. Balkan.
Welcome. Hello.
Aphrodite. Yeah, I was wondering when that was coming. Aphrodite is with us also from the EU PlayStation. Don't know where she's at yet. She's thirsty.
She's gone to get a drink.
Apparently, yeah. She's gone to get a drink.
3 minutes to get a drink. Apparently.
She's a thirsty, thirsty girl. Keep that in mind, guys. Or you brought a special guest along with you today.
Yes, we have a guest, Light Surfer.
Yeah, hello.
Do you want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, I'm a US PC player. Basically, my main role is DPS, preferred power, celestial. So yeah, basically that's about it. I have a YouTube channel too, so that will be probably in description.
Oh, it's on the screen now, actually.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Which country are you from?
Oh, I'm from Slovenia, Balkan.
Nice. My homie.
Yeah, Balkan's homie.
So how long have you been playing the game?
Oh, I've been playing the game like year and a half now, 2 years. I'm not like a long-term player for yet. I mean, yeah.
Nice, and you're on the test server now?
Yeah, I'm on now.
Because we're gonna do some stuff in a bit.
Yeah,
Definitely.
sure.
Nice. Well, where should we start? Where do you want to start, Super?
Well, where do you want to start? I mean, you and Vulcan were recently on FNL. Do you guys want to talk about your 2v2 tournament?
Yeah, okay.
How it went?
Falcon, you want to talk about that?
Oh, why me first? Okay. Yeah, we had EU on the EU side PlayStation a 2v2 tournament, arenas in Temple of Isis. Me, Orbit, Chairwoman, and Dark Mata was the refs, and it was amazing. At the finals and semi-finals was on the Friday Night Legends, and Maps and Spit liked my Batman style.
Yeah, and they all.
Oh,
you
yeah,
also
I've
got,
heard that.
you also got yelled at, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You also got yelled at. Vulcan,
Yeah.
stop changing your outfits and queue up.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, you remember. Oh, man.
Kids basically told you to stop fucking around and get to work.
Right. So, you guys, is my cam working in the bottom right corner? Woo!
I
that's
didn't
working.
see a cam at the moment.
We're gonna work on everyone getting on cam for sure.
Oh, I don't see anyone's cam working for now.
It might be loading.
Look at him, man. Don't smile. Be serious. Look, man. You have to...
Right, so I'm basically on the test server. I'm gonna respec, try out some different things. Gonna go with brick. Try brick out. Crystal, sorry. I don't know, there's so much to try out, so I'm gonna go ahead and respec now while I'm doing it. Why don't we ask some questions and answer some questions while I'm respecing? Should we do that?
I heard you. Anybody in the chat have any questions about the test server right now? What's going on in the test server? What size T-shirt Orbit wears?
XXL.
No, it's boy small, I think. It's the size t-shirt he wears.
XS.
Orbit, do you love me? Yes. Actually, no, I don't know. You can't have my love that easily. No
We
way.
have Sarah Pizzini is in the chat. Hello, Sarah. Or is it Veronique now? I liked how American Hero completely butchered your new channel name.
Whose?
Sarah's. She changed it to Veronique, and he just completely butchered it in a video he did recently.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Because
did
he
you
was getting, Sarah posted up that video. You guys, anybody out there who's not subscribed to Sarah Pizzini, or I'm sorry, Veronique Gaming, definitely make sure you guys do so. But she recently posted up a video where she was basically like calling out, a bad player because, not calling out specifically that player. I mean, he was just an example. But all players in general who don't take the time to actually learn how to play their freaking role or use their power at all. And
Never mind.
She took a lot of heat for that, and American Hero put out a video kind of backing her up and all that, and stuff like that, and saying a few other things too and all that. But he completely butchered her Veronique name in that video. It was pretty funny.
What was
What
the video
means
called?
butchered? What this means?
He said it completely wrong. Like you would probably say it better than he did.
Ah.
Yeah. So that's bad.
I didn't know he still did DC videos.
Oh yeah, Hero hasn't been on the game for like a couple weeks, I don't think. But yeah, he's still. I mean, he's like Nimbus. He's got to, make sure people know he's still alive.
Where is Nimbus? Like, he was supposed to be here today, and now he's just not
Nimbus,
here.
I know. Well, I mean, Nimbus apparently it was too short notice for Nimbus, and all that. And I told him, I sent him a message like 5 hours ago. I sent him a message this morning when you told me it was going to be today because I didn't know we were going back to Mondays.
I
you
didn't
didn't
either,
say-
to be fair.
Yeah. So all of a sudden it was today, so I tried to message him on Facebook to let him know, and he just got the message, and he's like, "Why didn't you guys tell me about the podcast, about the live stream?" I was like, "Dude, I told you 5 hours ago."
Typical. So he's. When was that?
Huh?
When was
That
that?
was just a little bit ago. He told me. He said, "See you next week." Then I was like, "All right."
Oh right, okay, so he's not coming. I'm nearly done. Well, I say I'm nearly done.
No, you're not. Still got to do weapon mastery. You got, come on, man. You're not done.
Yeah, but you're
Man.
behind.
Holy
You're behind, mate.
shit. I went to respec to hand blasters and I forgot to buy them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Spiral.
So okay, FNL. You guys did the 2v2 tournament. Vulcan, said he had fun, and all that. You guys had some serious Skype issues and all that.
At the beginning, I
that.
had no fun. They mute me, and on the pre-show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maps muted me on the pre-show. He said, "I'm echoing." I was no.
Yeah.
You were angry, Balkan.
I was angry. I said I was pissed, man.
Well, I don't know what y'all were thinking about. Honestly, or I don't know what you were thinking about trying to add all the referees into the freaking Skype call. All right, because you know how laggy Skype gets for us. When we're doing this podcast sometimes.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh, nice of you
Oh,
to
hey
join us,
everybody!
Af.
Aphrodite decided. Aphrodite decided to
Oh,
join
yeah,
us.
for
She
that.
went for a
Hi.
walk like down the road to the
Yeah, I
well
know.
or something to get a drink.
Yeah,
No.
she had to go. She had to go milk the cow for the glass of milk. She has.
I like fish milk. It's a lot better. But yeah. Sorry.
That's all right.
So we were talking about FNL before you rudely came in and sighed in all of our ears.
Yeah, FNL was funny. Funny.
Vulcan got yelled at. That was the highlight of my night. on
Of
FNL.
course, man. They showed, oh look, this is a cool Batman style. Then I changed Armory, Batman
Yeah.
Beyond. Oh, Beyondish looks also cool. I was like, yeah, boss, yeah, boss. And then I like how Spittle say chink chink, and you can't get the headpiece anymore. Not everyone can get it. So I was like, oh, see.
Fucker.
Yeah, even though it probably still cracks me up, Vulcan put out a video on how to get the iconic, the Batman-inspired mask. Puts out a video on it, and basically, how you get that mask is you get a time machine.
Yeah, I know.
You go back in time to shortly after launch.
Yeah.
Game, but before the PSN hack. That's how you and make a character. Make a bunch of characters.
Yeah,
and
Balkan,
that's how you
you
get
have to show me that time machine. Oh,
You have to watch Doctor Who with that.
Doctor Who.
Oh yeah.
Gav, how's your week been? You're over there hemming and hawing and sighing away.
Oh no, it's
Apparently you're feeling ignored.
no, I've just been. I don't know why I'm huffing and puffing. To be honest, it just happens sometimes.
Just happens sometimes.
Yeah, my week's been good though.
You're out of breath of running to the shops for your drink or whatever.
No, I'm out of breath because like milking a cow is really hard. So
That's not all she was doing. Anyways.
Right, I have finished respecking pretty much.
Oh my god.
Pretty much.
Couldn't have done this before the show.
So-
Couldn't have done it before the show.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, I had plans, but then I had
First
to-
you come late and then we have to see how you use stupid weapon mastery spec. Man.
You'll be surprised that there's probably people that are interested in just watching that. So
Yeah,
but
I like that.
they want to see it in the live stream.
yes,
They
do.
know how to. No, guys, don't defend yourself, bitch.
Man, bro.
Jesus. Here we go.
Right, so I'll quickly go through this loadout. Show you a couple of new things.
Someone's trying to follow you. Someone's stalking you in the server.
I see 2 points.
Is that your old Af?
Following.
No, I don't have a normal Windows PC that I could do that.
So I'm not sure how well you guys know Earth. Have you guys been
Yeah.
on Earth? You two.
Yeah,
I have an Earth 10.
For 20
Yeah, okay,
minutes.
well.
Just 20 minutes.
20 minutes on Earth.
Yeah.
So first of all, this is Rumble Crush now. Bang. You'll be a bit behind, but it just drops from the sky now, and it applies the damage over time, and it hits quite heavy on the way down as well. 100.
Sounds amazing.
You know what?
Oh,
Fuck you, Aphrodite.
Sorry.
Fuck you. I'm not even gonna explain it now.
Too bad Nimbus ain't here because I know he would go on cam as well. But,
Who?
Nimbus, he'd go on cam. He
Oh,
always
oh.
likes to show
When
himself
he's in the
off.
corner, like in the.
Yeah, with his really cool microphone.
Yeah, and his background, see
Which-
nothing.
Yeah, it looks like big. No, not big. I was gonna say Big Daddy.
What about,
Big
what about
Daddy.
your camera? What about your camera though, Balkan? Almost we've seen you
Yeah,
is
Balkan.
been in like it's been in like 140p. Yeah, with your camera. So
Okay.
Light.
Not joking.
Do
I don't use camera. No camera.
you want to send me a group invite?
Yeah.
So how's your week's been?
Very
Good.
nice.
You have ignores on
Yeah.
ignore group invites. You sent me one. I'm right beside you.
Oh yeah.
Light surfer, boundless. With him, I done first time T6 alert. We took 18 minutes. Then they fix it. The last boss fight was so long.
Yeah, don't say 20 minutes or no, 40 minutes I think was that.
Yeah, the whole rate was 80 minutes.
Yeah.
And the last boss fight, 30 minutes something. It was annoying. Then they say it in the patch note, yeah, the thing is fixed because of all of the Zatir trio had all of them had more than 1 or 2 million health. It was horrible.
Yeah, man, that was insane.
9 million damage output.
What the?
Cool. Well, we'll run the alert or something in the background while we're watching.
Yeah. How are you liking Earth so far? They're on the test server though. They
I love
actually
it, man.
added some new.
I love it.
They added some new changes yesterday. I believe
Oh, really?
It was. No, on Thursday. Thursday they did. To Earth in particular. On there, they're talking about entomb, meteor shower, and earthquake. They increase the damage. Enveloped encasement can no longer be picked up and is heavier, making it harder to be knocked around. Soothing hands. This now has the correct name in the trait tree and loadout menus. Sandblast will now deal more damage to targets under 35% health, which is nice. I remember when the Earth first came out and I tried using Sandblast against a target, and it was like, I was like, well, not using that anymore. See, striking stones. The effects of this ability now deploy more quickly and will properly trigger weapon mastery critical attack bonuses. Fortified Golem. Your character will now play an appropriate Earth visual effects when activating this ability. Jackhammer and Jackhammer Aftershocks will now cause their knockdown effect whether or not your target is dazed. Performing Jackhammer Aftershocks increases this duration to 12, 15, or 18 seconds depending on whether you perform 1, 2, or 3 or more Aftershocks. Jackhammer enemies never gain immunity to the knockdown caused by Jackhammer when deployed from the tray. It now takes roughly 9 Jackhammer Aftershocks within 12 seconds for enemies to gain immunity to the knockdown effect. So you are far less likely to encounter this. See, Jackhammer now provides damage absorption for 9 seconds when used from the tray. Rumble Crush, damage over time effect has been added to Rumble Crush. Summon the Brick Golem. The correct an issue to cause the transfer damage game effect to be applied to the damage roll. Good. When you are in the tank roll, Brick will attempt to taunt enemies if you become encased. So that's pretty cool.
Just running through some rotations now, and the damage is 10 times better than what it was.
Yeah, I've tried that too. What are you using? What is it? Upheaval?
Well, I've been using a lot of different loadouts. I've been trying out loads of stuff to get the hang of it. Dazed, Crushed. I've been looking at
yeah,
loads of stuff.
I mean, I've tried on the live server only just to get the the precision mod that adds your precision up for 179 if you continue to hit counter above 9. What was that base mod again? Forgot how it is. Only that, weapon mastery, and the precision buff for Earth. And it's just insane damage, and you don't suck any power, so I don't know, I prefer the old system without weapon mastery. I think that they just, I don't know, man.
Did you say you prefer it without
Weapon mastery.
What?
Yeah, man.
You kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people prefer that. Especially PC players.
Prefer the DPS without weapon mastery?
It's, I don't know, it's more fun, it's faster for me.
No way is it faster.
I mean, you don't do so much damage, but it's faster. Or is it not faster?
You get more damage.
You mean clipping your moves, you think is faster?
Yeah.
The thing is, I think going through the weapon mastery you actually do more damage, and it's good, and it's better on power as well.
Yep.
Yeah, it is better on power, but that's what I'm saying. You can DPS the whole raid without power, basically. Only with your weapon mastery, because it already does enough damage.
In the time, well, before without weapon mastery, in the time that you've applied your powers, now in the spare time that you have got, you can apply the weapon mastery. You're already doing more damage than you did before. That's how I see it in my eyes. Me as a troll,
Yeah,
already
I
see
am
the
doing more
difference.
damage.
Exactly. So why would you prefer it without the weapon mastery? I think it's just well before they DPS had it a bit easier because of the phase dodge and all that, and you could clip a lot better, especially with the jump cancel. But now they're actually making a challenge for the DPSs.
Yeah, that's why I liked jump canceling.
This game, I think they're trying to make it the MMO now more for actually skilled players, not for noobs. Not noob friendly anymore. This game is not at all.
Well, every update was normally like towards newer players. Like,
Yeah,
just
but now
everything.
it's not.
But this one seems to, yeah.
Yeah, this one's definitely for players that have been playing it, for a long time or a lot, based on the amount of skill points that you need to get all the innates, especially for damage. Because I mean, even with I've got 183 now, I think, 182 skill points now, and I still am missing a couple of. I still need a few more to finish off all the damage innates for DPSing.
Yeah, same.
Haven't really had any issues. Haven't had any issues with speccing into support roles with that many. With as far as tanking, or for my ults that I've got like 160 some skill points on. I haven't had any issues getting the support role innates for them. So that's kind of cool.
To spec all the damage, you're gonna need at least 200 skill points. Like seriously, I think you need over 200.
something above that. I mean, yeah.
If you're gonna spec into weapon mastery as well.
Well, yeah, that's a lot.
Maybe 200. I don't know. Maybe a bit more. Maybe a bit less. Sorry.
Probably a bit more than that, to be honest.
People have question, Norbert. You want to answer some?
Yeah, that sounds like some questions.
Yes, one or two out brain.
Because I'm trying to like.
Yeah, I saw Metal Healer. I saw your comments below. I was keep in mind, folks, know that we do want to answer your questions in the chat. But if somebody's talking, I don't think anybody's going to burst in the middle of somebody's conversation that they're having in order just to stop and answer your question. However, Metal Healer, to answer your questions you previously asked, because I did scroll back to find it, the white circle and red circles on his gear. The white circles are for tactical mods that you get from the home turf, and the red circle that you saw is for a red, orange, or purple armor mod that you can make from R&D.
Or synthetic, buy it from a vendor.
And unfortunately, you can't get the synthetic mods in like a cross color. So like some of the, I mean, I've just put precision in everything. So yeah, I've got
But
like,
this is bad.
huh?
You will miss
But-
the
but-
2.5% one. This is more important than the synthetic.
Power 5 Expert is beast, though, man.
No.
I don't know who don't put it in his Lorod. I mean,
but
if
this
you don't
mate,
put
this
it, you're
is-
noob.
Like I just said, you can't get precision and power.
You can't get precision in health. You can't get precision in power. Yeah,
So
I
it
understand.
has to be either straight precision or like straight power, for example, or straight health.
Right, or you could get you could get a power, or you could get a vit, one to throw in your yellow mods there in your yellow sockets, and you could get a health mod to throw into your blue sockets.
XLPZVI asked what are mods.
You can get that one out.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead and answer that one. Anna.
Basically, LP for people which don't have skill, they use the mods and it gives them percentages or
People
makes
that
them
don't have
mods.
skill. What?
LP you need mods definitely. So get the mods ready, and then we can actually do some PvP. So
Who are you
yeah,
talking to? I'm so confused right now.
see that XLPZVI.
Duteman33 have a question. Balkan, can you ask him what he thinks of the changes of the Earth pets? Yeah, what do you think about
the
that?
Earth Pets Crystal. I haven't tried Brick out yet, but Crystal hits hard, like 2,000 to 3,000 as long as she's got power. So you're gonna need. Hold on, I think I might actually have it. Quickly switch my loadout. Yeah.
If you're in
So-
combat,
Am I?
I think yes.
Yeah, just go to the phase shifter, switch phases. That's what I do.
Oh no, I'm good. So here's Crystal. And I've got 2 powers down the bottom. We've got Crystal and Fortify Golem. First thing you need to know actually is when you click on your pet, you get that, and you get Brick. You get the 2 pets with 1 skill point, 1 power point. And you need Fortified Golem to keep them up with power. And as long as you've got her having power, she actually does a lot of damage. So 2,100 and see if I can get 1,400 and something there.
Well,
You just
Orbit,
keep
should we queue up?
Yeah, I'm just quickly showing this and then we'll queue up.
You guys gonna run? You guys gonna run the alert? Why don't you guys run the duo instead?
We have full group for alert.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was troll, you see, but he's a DPS, so you're not really going to see much. You wouldn't see much like powers if we went into the duo. If you see what I mean. But yeah, what was it? Super when you've got Crystal out there, the weapon master, you don't get the bonus from weapon mastery or something like that.
I believe it was.
Yeah. It was something
you
like
got
that.
answered on Twitter. Somebody who is in the call needs to mute the stream.
I have it on mute.
I have it muted as well.
Mate, I don't even have it on.
So I don't have it on.
Oh, Orbit, not watching your stream. Joking. Be water.
But
I haven't got it
didn't somebody reply to you on Twitter, Orbit, about the crystal damage with weapon mastery?
To be honest, I do not remember.
DJ Max asks, hey, there was this guy that was fully modded with Expert 6 mods. How did you get that? I think that might have been a Game Master. A few people have been saying that they've said Game Masters with Expert 6 mods. So it'll probably come out in the next, I don't know, not the next update, but the next DLC. And probably with the raid coming with it as well.
Who's Game Master?
The GMs.
A GM.
The GMs.
Oh right, okay. Who
they
calls them
have a
Game
GM
Masters?
Yeah, because they're GMs.
No one calls them Game
GMs?
Masters.
GMs are Game Masters.
Yeah, but no one calls them Game Masters.
I call them Game Master.
Well, you're
They are game masters. I call them game masters.
Exactly.
In other games, you call them game master, game master.
Game Master.
Right, well we're queuing up for tier 6 alert now.
Oh yeah, okay.
What 9 lives, DCUO, what did you ask? I can't see what he asked. Or would you say Earth is going to be a better PvP power?
Oh,
Earth's
that's
been a pretty-
definitely
Earth's-
probably.
Earth is a good PvP power.
Yeah, Earth is good,
Solid
and it's,
planet,
nothing's getting made worse. So, I mean, Sandblast, I use that in my PvP loadout a lot. That's getting a big buff. So yeah, it'll be better. It's good already, yeah, and it'll be stronger. Simple.
Especially as DPS, I guess. And the tank has already been good, but
Tanking's getting a big buff as well.
yeah. That'll be
Yeah,
funny.
especially the pet tanking.
What's the difference between game update 36 and 37?
36 is out. 37 is not out. There's one difference.
I don't know how to answer that either.
The
Probably.
whole update. That's what's
Game Update
different.
37 is giving Game Update 37 is giving us the changes to Earth.
The number is different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
go check it out on the forums. But Game Update 37 is the Earth buff, so what do you want more? Oh, and no more walk-ins? Was it that? Was it already in that one?
No, that's in 37, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No more walkthroughs.
So, Orbit, you didn't try Earth tanking yet, like this?
No, not yet.
Yeah, me and my friend
Oh, man, lagging.
made some tries, and I tried tanking with a pet and with Aftershock loadout at the same time. and guess what? Damage was split. It worked. That's probably a bug that I have to fix, or they may already fixed it.
Say that again.
The aftershock loadout that you can use with the jackhammer. You can use jackhammer, so for aftershock loadout and pet loadout, so
No
you
way.
can have brick and aftershock. Yeah, we tried it and it worked. Even tried it in docks.
It's very cool.
Just went in there with a trawler into the tunnels and stood there tanking the ads like 2 minutes.
Can you check if the stream's lagging or not? I think it might be.
It doesn't look like it's lagging to me.
No.
Okay, good.
No.
No, no.
No, no.
No,
No,
no.
no.
No, no.
What's that?
I'm not very good at playing and talking, so you guys need to like
Yeah, same.
entertain us.
Metal Healer have a
I didn't watch your live stream video that you posted on YouTube because I saw 3 hours and I was like, I'm not watching that. But
What video?
I heard that you have some minor issues of talking while you're playing.
Yeah.
I did not do a 3-hour video. What are you talking about?
You didn't post a 3-hour video of you live streaming?
No.
Wow, Super Patriot's logging.
Who's messed up?
Nice.
Never mind.
GG.
I answer a question. What?
But that's still shit. If I upload a video, it takes like 1 hour to upload a 10-minute video. That's bullshit.
DJ Max, I am precision based on this character.
Aren't you playing on full screen?
No.
Ah, okay.
He can't. The laptop is not strong enough.
Need a better laptop for the.
I don't have it on full screen anyway, so I can see comments and. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to remove the site if the chat is not even loading. Never mind.
It's not loading for me either.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes!
Yep.
That's better.
Patriot? Patriot?
You guys all hear me?
Yes, finally.
Oh, this is no more fucked up.
Ah, shit. Still lagging, I think.
No, I can hear him.
Damn it. Never mind. Now it's everyone.
Now we all
fucked up. I
lagging.
think it's today Patriot's connection. Maybe restart your router.
The only thing
I
I've got
don't
running
know.
on the only thing I've got running on this computer right now is Skype.
I can hear him perfectly.
You all sound like chipmunks. I can't hear you.
You look like a chipmunk. So,
Yep, 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 yep.
Super, can you hear us?
Yep, yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Okay. Yeah, we were just talking about how you failed to be the.
Yeah, now you want to bring me on. Now you want to fix the chat so you can bring me on the call so you can fucking talk at me like that. All right, I see how it is. I'm sorry, but I mean, okay, the backup didn't work out. But what happened to the primary that time around?
Yeah, but that was arranged.
That
was arranged.
No, that wasn't arranged.
That was arranged.
It's not arranged. How do you arrange? Okay, I'll find a program right now, download it, and try to record it. How do you arrange that? And right then and there, when we were supposed to do the show. No, sir. No, sir. Nope. Nope.
Well, Super, you've got a announcement to make to everybody.
No, I didn't have an announcement. I just had a topic I wanted to talk about.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's about the whole. Brittany showed me a post earlier today. How everybody's running with no healer in the tier 6 alert.
Yeah.
You know, and then all of a sudden, all the healers out there are crying and complaining because they can't get into an alert because nobody wants to take a healer in there. My question is, where were you all when Prime, when Battle for Earth came out, and nobody wanted tanks ever?
Yeah, but no one cares about tanks.
Yeah, I know. So why should we care? So why should the tanks care about the healers?
Do we? I
You know what I'm
don't.
saying?
I don't.
I'm just saying though, man. I mean, seriously. I mean, it's so freaking ridiculous. I mean, the guy even was like in here, like half-heartedly tried to apologize for it. As far as I'm concerned, it was a half-hearted apology because he's like, I just want to apologize to all the tanks that got ignored for Tier 5 content and all that because I didn't see it as an issue. No, because you were just burning through it all with your double DPS and all that. So of course you didn't care. But oh wait, now you can't, you're not getting picked up to heal Tier 6 alert, and you're not happy about that. But let's not forget, he mentions, I apologize for you guys not getting picked up for Tier 5, but oh look, hello, we weren't getting picked up for the freaking Prime raid when it first dropped. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I prefer, honestly, in all honesty, I prefer to run with, a normal setup with a healer, a DPS, troller, and a tank, because it makes the run a lot smoother. If you go to skip ads like you were doing right there, and somebody accidentally aggroes them, the tank can go back there and get the aggro to save the person from getting one shot or from there being a wipe and all that.
Yeah, but having the 2 DPS troll and tank still allows that. So healers are still fucked.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying though. I'm just like, either way, I mean, like I said, I prefer to go with normal setup, anyways, just because it makes the run a lot smoother. I mean, you have 0 wipes like that in there. I mean, and that's just me. My suggestion to all you healers out there who are crying because of the roll buffs and everything. One, where were you at when the tanks were complaining about it 2 years ago? And two, you know what? Put your own groups together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Putting your own groups.
put your own groups together instead of shouting "healer looking for this alert." Instead of shouting, "healer looking for this alert," why don't you say, looking for these roles for this alert? So you put your own groups together.
I sometimes get that in the league. You'll have people say in the league, "Oh, can't get a group. No one ever invites me." It's like sometimes you just want to say, "Get a group yourself." Have you ever had that in your league?
Yeah, I mean, every once in a while you'll have people, it's like, I mean, I got some guys in my league and all that, especially some of the rage tanks in my league. They're like, well, I don't have to, I don't need a healer for it. I don't need a healer for it, But I mean, yeah, I mean, even the guys in my own league, they don't, they kind of treat league chat like it's LFG. They log on DPS looking for work. You're not getting in a group like that in my league. You're not getting in a group like that in my league. Right? If you want some work, put a group together. And don't go crying. So I never get invited to any groups. Nobody ever invites me. I'm like, well, you logged on. You said DPS looking for work. All right. First of all, everybody in my league. All right. If they're is mostly. I'm not saying we're all DPSs, but majority of everybody in my league can DPS, but they also do their main role as well, their support role as well. All right, so I mean, getting on DPS looking for work. Everybody's a DPS looking for work. All right, troller for tier 6, or troller for tier 5 raids. I've got a troller too. And I'll go hop on my troller. I actually, almost did this one time because I was explaining to somebody, how it works as far as getting, putting groups together. I guarantee you, I could go and get on my alt that hardly anybody knows in this league. Maybe a few people know that I have in this league. I could put together a run for gates by asking for roles faster, and you'll be able to put together faster, and you'll get invited to a group.
Yeah.
By coming in here and saying troller for gates.
Exactly, definitely.
I guarantee you, folks, everybody out there who uses LFG and sits in LFG for hours on end, trying to get a role for this or that, I guarantee you, or trying to get invited to a group for this or that, I guarantee you will get into that instance a lot faster if you go in there and say, hey, look, I need a tank, 2 healers, and a troller, and 3 DPS for this.
Yeah, 100% on that. Definitely.
Or whatever roles you need. So, I don't know what the deal is with the call this week, man.
I know, lots of stuff playing up.
Any other time, I think it's because we got 2 Slovakians on the on the street.
Is everyone gone apart from me and you?
We got 2 Eastern Europeans on here. I think that's part of the problem. Yeah, Balkan's out of it. Light Surfer's trying to come back in and out. I don't know what is going on.
I've said her internet's really bad.
Yeah, she said she was resetting her router.
Oh, okay. Well, when I said what was that topic you wanted to talk about, I thought you were going to talk about something else.
Oh, no, dude. You've been pestering me all day. You've been pestering me. That's a concept idea of mine, okay? That's like one of 2 concept ideas. But you've been pestering like all day. Super, you got any pictures? You got any images you want me to put on the stream? You got anything you want me to put on the stream? Super, you got any images? You got me? I'm like, you know what? Here, look at that.
Should we put it up and see what people say? Or
yeah, go ahead.
Okay, let's see. Right. Ta-da! Let's see what people's reactions are. I can't read the writing though.
Yeah, I know. That's why that was my first prototype of that. That was my first prototype. I'm not seeing it yet.
I can read the top.
There it is.
I can read the top.
Yeah.
That's the main part. That's the part we're interested in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm like I said, that's like the concept and everything. I tried to incorporate like every piece, every bit of like the powers and everything that got listed there on the left. But it's a work in progress. I'm still working on the script and all that. I'm actually looking to include several people in this with some voice talents. In this, I've got it's all in my head right now. I just gotta put it all down on paper and everything.
Yeah, exactly. What I did is I just like you say, you just had you had it in your head, and you just need to.
Yeah, it's in my head, and I've been waiting for the whole remove the HUD thing, and now it's here, and now I got to put it down on paper and all that so I can get start recording there and all that stuff.
Yeah. Definitely, right? It'll be good. People love them. People fucking love
them. I've
them.
noticed that. Your last one was a bit long.
You reckon? It was long.
It was a bit long. It was good.
I had, what was I going to say? Yeah, that video is what? How long is it? Like about 25 minutes, 25 minutes. Took me fucking ages to do, and that Meps Trolls Orbit video took me like 5 minutes. Just throw a couple of clips.
I know,
and that's got like 2,000 more views, and it's like for fuck's sake. So yeah, I definitely.
That's the way that shit goes. That's the way that shit goes sometimes, man. It's like I did like and even sometimes YouTube will screw you over on that stuff too. Because like my first Let's Play series on electricity, it was right when I got partners. So I'm like, dude, I'm gonna make serious bank off of these Let's Plays. I'm gonna make serious bank. So it was like, and you know how long it takes, and how much work goes into making a Let's Play series.
Yeah.
For the game and all that, it takes so long, because you're talking, you're explaining, that you're going through, this is how I do it when I'm leveling up a tune, everything like that. And so, I mean, it took a good long while to put those videos together. So I threw them all up there and all that. And this is before I got partnered with a network. So I was partnered with YouTube. Threw them on there and I put them up there for monetization. Explaining. every single one of those videos got rejected for monetization by YouTube.
No
Every
way.
sintle one of them.
What?
Yeah.
How come?
So I tried figuring that out, and they're like, "Well, I think just because they're a little they said they were a little long and everything, and you're talking you're not talking enough on there and all that." And I was like, "What are you talking about, man?" I was like, "It's a Let's Play series. It falls under what you guys allow for game footage." And all that. It took and I was like, I finally ended up giving up on it, and I'd sworn off Let's Plays after that. I am never doing something like that again. And then I got partnered up, and they went through and they monetized like every single one of my videos that didn't have like copyright music on it, and all those got freaking monetized. I was like, thank you. Now I wish I'd had the initial money I'd gotten from those.
Yeah.
But something else I was wanting to talk to you about, because this is kind of interesting. Did you hear about the rumors about YouTube buying Twitch?
Nope.
Yeah.
Go on.
YouTube is supposedly, there's rumors out there, YouTube's buying Twitch for like $1 billion. And Trex, I was talking to Trex about it on Twitter the other day, and he was like, man, I don't know. He's like, I don't know, this is going to suck. This is going to be horrible. Everything's going to get all messed up. I was like, dude, think about it though, man. What if our partnerships and our monetization, our ability to monetize things translates over to our streaming with Twitch?
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be very good.
Yeah.
And it probably will be. Probably will.
Imagine being able to initiate our own commercial breaks during the stream. It's like we're doing the podcast, so we'll be right back after this message from our sponsor.
That'd be very cool. But I actually had a look into getting partnered with Twitch, but you need like serious fucking followers and stuff.
Yeah,
with Twitch.
I know. Yeah,
Like
yeah,
ridiculous amount.
Like you need to like stream consistently. You need a shit ton of followers, and when you stream, you need to have a lot of people on there watching it. And
yeah. I'm not sure how much will they pay though. Do you know?
I have no idea. There's a question here in the chat for you though, from Photon DCEU. Orbit, do you think that the DLC powers are stronger than the free powers?
Well, Rage is a strong one. Celestial is a strong one, and Hard Light are all the three most powers with potential, as they say, and they're all from DLCs. But then on the other side of the thing, you've got Electric and Earth, who are probably one of the weakest before the coming updates.
Yeah.
I think the original powers are a good, solid powers. Definitely.
I agree with you. The original powers, they're all solid. And I think the reason why electricity isn't as powerful as the other DLC powers is because of the new mechanic they introduced with a lot of these DLC powers. Because the original powers, you cannot combo into anything. Hard Light, Earth, Rage, Celestial. All right, you can combo into all those. You can combo other powers or do other things with those powers, and all that in order, for like more damage output and stuff like that. So, I tend to agree with that. And any power that is able to combo or chain effects and all that, I think, and they all come from DLCs, are a bit more powerful because of that.
Okay, sorry guys.
And here she comes back in here just bursting and sighing again.
My internet has been really shit. I'm sorry.
Well, apparently, me calling, or Eastern Europeans calling me here in the U.S. does not agree with Skype. Skype doesn't agree with that because Light Surfer and Balkan's gone. I don't know where Balkan went. But Light Surfer's...
Balkan's gone to bed.
Oh, he went to bed?
I don't know. Probably.
Probably. Yeah. He hasn't.
Really?
He hasn't even been joining the chat. He hasn't even been trolling the chat like he was.
Probably fell asleep in his chair. But yeah, with the powers, I reckon because you can't combo into them. They're a lot easier to use for a first, like if you just start in the game.
Yeah, I mean, and honestly, you know that's why they introduced weapon mastery. I honestly think that's why they came up with weapon mastery is for powers like because from my understanding, man, fire's hitting like a freaking truck right now, which is really making me want to go back to fire. But I'm not seeing any love for the tanking side of it yet, so I'm still on the fence on that.
Oh, I can hear better now. Shit, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear shit. You guys were like robots. The whole entire time.
Okay, either you've got me coming through the speakers on your computer, or you've got the stream.
No, it's probably the sound's too loud. Just give me a sec. Better now?
Yeah. I can't hear myself, so it's all good.
Now you're lagging again.
You were saying, Super? You have a free conversation. Sentence.
Yeah, I mean, I want to go back to fire. I really do. But the only reason why I left fire, you know, people were like saying, "Oh, you went rage because it's OP." No, I went rage because I wanted to be able to tank again without having to worry about, you know, getting one shot and not being able to survive it. I mean, that was why. That was why. Now, granted, you know, there's not that many one shots. You know, I mean, obviously, there's not, you know, really any one shots in the tier 6 unless, you know, freaking Cersei, you know, lunges out of nowhere at you in that alert. Seriously, man, she's got some range on that freaking lunge, man.
Yeah.
I was like, I was DPS, and I actually got a video here I'm working on to upload. For range DPSing it, and I was like way back, dude. I was like way back, and she's like in the middle of the freaking pile doing the lunge, but it was at me, and I'm still getting knocked on my ass in the middle of like doing like, you know, like a weapon combo or something. I'm like, what the hell? There's no way. I wish, you know, like freaking, you know, a lunge from Brawling had that kind of freaking splash damage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does hit so hard, yeah. It has got a huge range. Comes out of nowhere as well.
Yeah.
It comes out of nowhere. So how much gear have you got, speaking of that? From the new stuff?
I think I'm working on... I've got 4 more pieces to go to finish off the 92 set. Photon in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I do agree. Rage is a powerful DPS power. It's kind of OP for DPSing. You know, that's not why I switched to it, though. Like I said, I switched to it because, you know, I wanted a tank power that I wouldn't die in.
You still enjoying it?
I'm still loving. I'm loving rage tanking. Rage tanking is a lot of fun. Rage tanking is a lot of fun. Man, I really hope Fire gets some love, though.
Why are you not posting videos?
Dude, I just, you know, I mean, again, I've just been in this funk on posting up videos and all that, man. Seriously. I don't know what it is. I mean, I'll put up a video every once in a while here. So, you know, I got that one-woman army feed out there and everything. I was, like, getting harassed and picked on about the whole sharpshooter style thing. You know, because I haven't gotten those legs at all, ever. On my main, and you know, I recorded something real quick and threw that up on my channel and all that. But like I said, I mean, I've got videos. I've been recording. I've got you know things to post and everything. It's just a matter of buckling down and just like doing it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. But yeah, you need to start posting more. I remember there was a stage where you were posting like daily.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got burnt out on it. To be honest with you, I think I burnt myself out doing that.
Af, how's your channel going? We got another Balkan, have we?
Aphrodite. She's not in the call anymore.
Light Surfer, how's your channel going? Balkan, how's your channel going?
Nimbus, how's your channel going? Poor Nimbus ain't been here the whole time. Oh, man.
At Orbit, what is better, staff or two-handed? They're both. See, I when people ask me what the best weapon is, I don't know what you say, Super, but all of weapons can be good in the right hands.
Whichever one you have the most fun with.
Yeah.
That's it right there. And as far as Light Surfer talking about saying brawling sucks, I actually do have a video of the brawling weapon mastery with Rage DPS in one of the duos, and oh my god, the haymaker into freaking home run combo, weapon mastery combo. Dude, I've hit bigger numbers.
What's the home run?
It's a 3-tap. It's a for two-hander.
Is that the one where you're up in the air?
No. That's Mega Smash. Home run is when you swing, you take a swing back and just with it, like you're hitting a baseball.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm sorry. Or you're playing cricket for you.
Yeah,
your Brits out there. Because y'all don't play baseball over there. But it's 3 taps, 3 holds. So there's like no way in hell you're ever gonna get this off in PvP, right?
Yeah.
But it's 3 taps, 3 hold with brawling, right? And you hit a weapon mastery combo, which and almost anything, doesn't matter what power you use at the end of this combo, because the home run part of it hits so freaking hard. That I've consistently hit 10K just with the weapon combo, with the last hit from the weapon combo, and the numbers fly by so fast when I combo it into outrage that it's just ridiculous. I'm like murdering things with that combo. Let's see here. Question here. How was fire before the nerf? Are you talking about beta days? Honestly, I did not pick up fire until they fixed the OP-ness of it on the beta. But
OP-ness.
Oh yeah. Yeah, from my understanding, like it was just like huge. With just it was ridiculous how hard it was hitting. Just the fireball attack, the first power that you can pick in one of the trees, that was just blasting the shit out of people. But yeah, fire was freaking awesome. And then they tweaked it, which it was okay. Still wasn't. It's never been the strongest tank power, and that upsets me. That upsets
Ice
me.
has always been the strongest tank power.
Yeah, ice has always been the strongest tank power for tanking. For a while, it was the strongest DPS too, which was ridiculous, especially in PvP.
When back in the day when the game was still fresh, Ice was unfucking touchable.
Everybody was re-rolling Ice, man. Everybody was re-rolling Ice. I swear, like 70% of the freaking No Man's Land server. This was like before Mega Servers on, and they fixed it. 70% of the people that were PvPing at the time were Ice. It was ridiculous. It was just so ridiculous. So many people switching to Ice, and I'm like, oh my god! They're eventually going to fix this, and then what are you going to do? And the funniest thing was, I was like, do you remember a YouTuber guy who played the game? His name was Mudbutt. He used to post up. He used to post up a bunch of videos of him at Fight Club, doing 1v1s and stuff.
No, I don't know, mate.
Well, he was ice. Ice and martial arts. That was like the cookie cutter of like I'm OP.
Yeah,
I'm
one of them ones.
for 1v1s, right? He had cycling those shields down to a freaking T. I actually posted a video up on my channel back then. It was called the title of the video is called "The Problem with Ice," right? And it shows me and two other guys just beating the holy hell out of him with weapon attacks, right? And he's just cycling through his shields, and his health's going nowhere. It's not his health isn't even moving, and I'm like, this is the problem with Ice, and he was in DPS stance. If he was in tank stance, it wouldn't have bothered me that much, but he was in DPS stance, and he when they fixed Ice, he was nothing. He couldn't fight anybody. He couldn't fight anybody to save his life. He had to switch to tank stance for his 1v1s. All right, and he was still getting beat. So when Fight for the Light came out, and they gave everybody those respect tokens to switch to hard light, he switched to hard light, was shit with that, and then quit the game.
No way.
Swear to God.
That is funny.
Swear to God. See here. Orbit, did you watch Ivy Seeker's parody on Kill of the Week? If so, what did you think of it?
I did see it. No, it wasn't Kill of the Week. It was Kill of the Century.
Yeah, it was like, I liked his little, he was mad about you killing him on his ult.
Apparently it was, yeah. But his ult is not an ult now. Do you know what I mean?
Really? That's his main now?
I mean with the buying your skill points and stuff.
Oh, true.
Is a main. He was the winner in the tournament. 2v2 Miss Seeker and
yeah.
It's a main. It's not. I wouldn't class it as an ult. But
that was just so funny because I saw your Kill of the Week video, and I was like, damn, he beasted the shit out. Maybe on his tune, And then freaking like this morning, I get on, I look, and I just see the description. It says, apparently somebody forgot about this. And that was all it said in the description. And I'm just sitting there watching you kill yourself.
Yeah, you should have called it Suicide of the Century. But yeah, no, I was at work. I just opened up like a message from someone in my league, and it says, "Check. Have you seen Ivy's video? Well, but it's Kill the Century." I was like, "Oh, classic." And I just did
fucking finally.
And here she comes again.
We've got subtitles in the stream, Alf. Have you turned them on in your
Really?
settings? Yeah, look, you put finally and said finally at the exact same time.
That's really nice.
Let's see here. Gentleman Wolf asks, SP, do you ever think they will have an event like they did at the end of beta when Jim Lee was doing open world PvP as players? I don't know. Honestly, I wish they would do, and I wish they would have like a daily or maybe a weekly thing where they did like with when Orbit was on, on Orbit's video, all of a sudden Avatar Attack or something like that is shows up in the Watchtower, or like they do on FNL whenever they have Jens will spawn the Lexes in there in the Watchtower, and they'll go around killing all the heroes in there until they all rally up and try and take them out and everything. I wish there was something like that happened regularly in the game, and people could get rewards from it. I think honestly though, the survivor mode thing that they're getting ready to come out with, that's going to be the closest we're going to be able to get to something like that.
Who's messing around with the podcast?
I'm not messing.
Stop.
I'm trying to add what's his face?
Who? What?
Light Surfer DCUO. Trying to add him in.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That right with you?
No.
He's in the call. I think he just needs to join it.
Yeah, he is. No, he's left. It said he left.
Yeah, he left. But
oh, no, he's back. Okay. Cool. I didn't say anything.
Yeah.
All right, there you
Yay.
go. DJ Max. I have never heard of this Saturday Night Slam thing. I need more info.
Saturday Night Slam.
I've never heard of this thing.
You're right.
Plus, I'm working most Saturday nights, so.
Saturday night.
Yeah, you need to put your camera a bit bigger, a little bit, so that everybody can see you.
Fuck you.
Put it all over the screen.
This is the whole screen.
Who's hosting the call now? Is it Super Patriot?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and you've got us all turned up. What, real loud?
Oh, wow.
Fucking hell.
Let's see here. Number one's orbit to shout double penetration, and Vulcan will show up. Wait, is that Vulcan's bat signal?
The
Probably.
bat signal.
Yeah. So it's like on Anchorman, you know that when he's all news team assemble. that's how you get Vulcan to show up. Double
So-
penetration.
Are you having Super Patriot on cam and Lightsaber and everybody
You
else?
can get me on cam later. Don't worry about that.
No. Shit. You cut your hair a bit. You look fly today, mate.
Always looking fly, Ash.
Yeah, you cut your hair, haven't you?
No, I haven't got it. No, still pretty long.
Oh,
still
it looks
pretty long.
different. Okay.
Thank you for the
Here I
compliment.
am.
Well, fucking surprise.
So, Mac Pro wants to know when Orbit's going to be on the PS4, and I'm wondering if he's talking about US or EU. Have you not been on the PlayStation for a while, Orbit?
Yeah, I was on today.
Maybe he's talking about US then.
I nipped on the US yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I didn't see you on there yesterday.
Well, you wasn't on all day, was you? Or was you?
No, I wasn't.
Well,
You know, I've got one of your kids in my league now, right?
Yeah.
You said this last time.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you didn't hear about this though.
Unless
He was
you've got
getting-
another one.
No. He was getting a little lippy with me, the other day, and I told him I was going to smack him, and he told me I need to get permission from his father to do that, and I told him his father didn't love him. So, why else was he in my league?
Has Orbit Junior at least got money on the game? Because I think if he hasn't, Orbit should definitely pay, interest to his child. So
Well,
only
That's what
fair.
I'm saying.
I've got no money on that server, so how
That's
can
what
I
I'm
do
saying. Because he was actually asking me how much I was getting in child support from you.
Aww.
that?
About
Million, innit?
time you got to, got some stuff to do over it.
You what?
Be a father to your son.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
He's got more than one.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. I've got like pictures for days of me standing next to little orbits all over the U.S. server.
No, you don't.
Okay, you say so.
Do you know what I find strange?
Oh, why is your
that?
camera gone over?
Is I never see any Super Patriots going around.
It's because you can't duplicate me. You can't copy greatness. All right.
Oh, that's a rubbish excuse.
Oh yeah, someone wrote "Love the Secret Millionaire" video. I actually loved that video as well. Just saying, I'm not fanboying over it or anything because I never do that.
Whatever.
But that was a really nice video, and he was right with the community issues, because a lot of assholes on this game.
Including yourself.
Yeah. No, actually, I'm very nice. I actually help noobs which are in the watchtower and ask for help once in a while if I have time.
So that's Orbit.
Yeah,
I help her.
A lot.
Yeah, you do.
He always asks for something and I help him straight away.
Well,
I'm all.
I was in a chat with Chairwoman, you know Chairwoman from the another one of the referees from the tournament.
Yeah.
The other day, and I was like, oh, just in a chat with him, and he was like, well, I asked him, what have you been doing today? And he's like, oh, I've just been doing my community run. And I'm like, what the fuck is a community run? And he basically says that he kind of like occasionally just helps people out, and I'm like, wow, okay. And then like I didn't moved on with the conversation, and then I turned on the TV, and then I saw this Secret Millionaire. Have you guys seen that?
No, I've actually seen it. I've seen a German version of that, I think.
I
Not
just
too
saw
sure.
it.
I think I've heard of that. Is that kind of like that? This you know, like a boss goes in, you know, like the owner of a company goes in and works at like one of the chains. Something. Okay. Yeah, we have a show like that over here.
Yeah. And that just gave me the idea. So I did that this morning and stuff.
That was a very, very nice thing to do, Mr. Orbit.
I'm a nice guy, Aphrodite.
I bet that guy that you sent all that money to, yeah, he got loads of fucking PMs after that video. I bet you. Send me a few.
See, you come up with those ideas and all that. You know, I thought about doing stuff like that too, but I also come up with ideas was like, you know, of getting on one of my, you know, like unknown alts and plugging into a raid group, and then as soon as I get a Promethean lockbox on that tune, just tell them, well, I got a lockbox, guys, see ya, and then just dipping out.
Yeah, there has been some times where I want to get on like a random character and just troll people for like, you know, people like kind of do that sometimes. They'll, like in voice chats, like just troll people for videos.
Oh, you know, okay,
You just want to troll. You just want to troll.
yeah.
Like, Seth is on cam. What the fuck is going on?
You could have so much fun with stuff.
Because you said so. You said you need someone on camera, so here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
You're on camera.
I'm not sure if I can add you on. Is that showing on the screen? I think it is.
No, fuck you! Don't show me on the stream.
I don't think.
You know who Crumbs is from Disqualified on the U.S. server?
No.
Nope.
Disqualified.
All right. Yeah, Disqualified.
Well,
not Crumbs. Not Crumbs. All right. The other night in our PvP chat, there was a bunch of people just like making making other tunes, right, and just like all sorts of different Crumbs names, and just trolling him all over the place, right? Trolling him left and right. And you know, and I was like, so I just like, you know, kind of stopped what I was doing for a second. I was like, damn. I was like, I think Crumbs is catching up to me on, you know, people naming characters after him. All right. And next thing I know, the whole chat just fills up with all these different Super Patriot named players. You know, there was like a sassy Super Patriot, a go-go dancer Patriot, you know. And they're all starting to troll me, and I'm just sitting there laughing because it was just so funny that, you know, I was like, you know, I got like aggroed, you know, all the trolls off of him.
Aggroed.
Let's see here, Illusion DC. All right, tricky spelling in your name, sir. As Orbit, after weapon mastery on gadgets, do you think speccing and modding on full precision is beneficial than speccing on might?
Repeat the question.
Basically, he's asking, because with weapon mastery, do you think it's more beneficial to spec full precision, or is it more beneficial to spec full might with gadgets?
I would say precision, to be honest, with the weapon mastery.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're getting that crit.
Yeah.
With that, and that could be all the difference.
Well, first of all, you know, especially like for PvP, PvP is all about the precision. It's all about your precision damage. All right. For PvE now, the 92 gear seems to be, at least to me, it seems to be more, you know, leaning towards the might side of everything. Right? But with your weapon mastery, you're doing, you know, obviously you're doing weapon damage, so you're doing precision damage with that. And like I said before, you know, I was like, you know, I hit like, you know, 10,000 with brawling two-handed weapon mastery combo in a duo the other day. And So yeah, I'd definitely would go precision, pretty much, maybe even all of the powers. I don't know, maybe not fire. I don't know. I've got to get on. I've got to get on my other fire tune. I've got it's a villain no, and he's got like no gear. And I don't. I really don't want to buy up all the feats. I got to go back to fire, dude. They got to do something about fire tanks.
They must
I
do
think
something.
they fire anyway. I don't like fire for DPS, and definitely not in like 1v1 PvP or something. By the
I
way,
can see you, Aphrodite.
yeah, but by the way, on the podcast
We can't
thing,
see
on the
you.
Twitch thing,
Hello.
Lorna's on there. Why have you put Lorna on the podcast thing? Is that
Yeah,
Lorna?
that's supposed to be you.
That's not my style.
Yeah, I know, but
Against
it's kind
style,
of
but
like
that's
a
not-
last minute thing, and I just sort of threw
Where
something
is
together.
my picture? Where
You
is
could
my
just
picture?
ask me, you know.
You
You could just
can-
ask me for a picture. I've got a lot of screenshots.
Yeah, and I've got an updated, look now too. And you're still using this like
Unbelievable.
I haven't worn that outfit in over a year.
Exactly.
And
But
people
that-
say
yeah,
I
but
never.
that- yeah,
People
but
say
that-
I never change my styles.
That was
And
your,
Sam, why
that
are
was
you
your
not on
greatest,
cam now?
Greatest ad. I've never been on camera on Skype.
Yes, you have.
Not on the Skype, I wasn't.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you have. Yeah, you have.
No, not today. I haven't.
No, not today.
No, not today.
Well-
No.
About time today, then.
Yeah. Turn on.
Number one boss. He wants Orbit to show him his rape face.
Exactly.
What? He wants to see that. He wants to see that.
Number one bossy in the chat says, "Orbit, show me your rape face."
I don't have a rape face because I'm not a racist.
Ah, yes. Orbit, I know you probably have a rape face. Go on, show us your rape face.
you
I
show
wanna
me.
see-
You show me yours.
I have a rape face. I'm a girl. I don't rape people.
Oh, you're saying girls? You saying guys can't be raped by girls?
It's happened. It's happened.
That's sexist. That's
It's
sexist.
It's
Yeah.
happened.
That's
It has
sexist.
happened.
Heck, how does that work? Is that then anal or what?
No, a 300, 400-pound woman could easily take Orbit.
Oh shit.
I would agree with that.
The only thing that I've heard of before is a guy getting suffocated by a woman, which was like, I don't know,
Well, too heavy.
300, 400 kilos, and he was like 70 and he got suffocated under her. I guess that's sleeping.
He was
With the-
17 kilos.
I don't know. It
That's
wasn't
like your
me.
bones.
I'm not like 300 kilos, but yeah, it's quite a
Did
lot.
they send you to prison?
Not me.
How did you hear about that?
Me? Facebook feed has everything every day. Everything.
That's true.
Disgusting stuff, cool stuff, funny stuff, shit stuff.
Do you ever go scroll down Facebook? You see like a story, and it's one of those ones that you click on it, and then there's no video there. And then you like kind of go
Yeah.
on YouTube and say, "Oh, I want to actually find that video now," and then all of a sudden you're looking at fucking shit.
Oh my
Oh,
god, I've done that before. I've like search up a random thing like, oh, I want to see this one clip from this movie because it was funny, and the next thing you know, you're like four movie, you're like you're like your fourth different movie clip, and you're just sitting here click, 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 click. You're like 5 hours have gone by. What the hell?
Yeah, something like that.
Hey Orbit, want to see the Merlin style I made? Not really.
The Merlin
Orbit is
style.
sorcery, DPS, more might or precision.
Yeah, that was it. Pause. I think that was
Oh.
something like that.
I think as long as you get some decent damage over time, then for sorcery, you can do all the precision damage with a weapon mastery. I mean, a lot of it. I've seen people DPS it like shit with sorcery, and I've seen people over DPS me by 200k with that shit. So basically, they just need the rotation.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You never played sorcery?
There was a
Omac,
guy in the
so
chat asked a question if sorcery DPS was might or precision.
might.
Yeah. Oh, but
I would say more might.
Of course,
it is
it's
might, but
Yeah.
with weapon masteries is 50-50.
Yeah.
More like 70-50.
Yeah,
probably.
I would go like with sorcery. I would go like pre might for your red sockets. I would go one pre health and one might health for your
Yeah.
blue sockets, and a pre power and a might power for your yellow sockets.
I don't know. I would probably go mixed precision and might
Yeah,
into reds.
right. Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. I was saying pre and might in your red socket,
Oh yeah,
precision and might in the red sockets.
yeah.
Well, Miss Chaos, who's like the greatest DPS I know, always goes precision and might.
Mm. Main reason why I say that sorcery leans more towards might is one because of the powers, and two because of Weapon of Destiny. Weapon of Destiny does might procs. It does might ticks. So that's why I say go might, a little bit more might, and not precision.
And Final Ruin hits hard.
Mm-hmm.
And Weapon of Destiny is nice.
Yeah. So I tried DPSing with freaking Quantum the other day for the first
Did you?
time.
How come?
Yeah.
Who with?
Well, I was on my alt. I've got a Quantum alt. He's got I mainly use him for troll with, but I've got some decent DPS gear on him, and I mean I could not figure. I got to figure out. I mean, somebody gave me a loadout, and I was doing a lot better with it, but it's tricky. It's tricky getting used to DPSing with a new power that you're not used to.
Yeah. Very hard.
Yeah.
So in other words, you sucked ass.
I did not do as well with it as I would have liked. I'll put it that way. I did out DPS the ice DPS that was with us though. So and I was not a power hog because I was using weapon mastery.
Yeah, I was about to say Quantum used to use so much power.
Yeah.
That's one thing I remember about it when I was Quantum.
The same as gadgets.
Through Quantum. I've never been gadget. Well, I am gadgets on the US, but I don't really PVE.
So you just PvP.
Yeah, I do a bit of PVE controlling over there and DPS PvP mainly, but
Okay.
I don't really do anything on it. Do I, Super?
No, he doesn't. I teach him how to PvP over there. That's about it.
Come on, with his Super Poetry lessons every now and again.
Meps SOE says you're getting banned all bit.
Yeah, that's not MEPS.
Yeah, no.
I've got a 3-week ban.
SOE.
I've got a 3-week ban.
Hey, you know what? Hey, speaking of banned players, I think we should start calling Balkan Bacon instead.
Bacon.
Well,
Yo,
doesn't he spell his name now with a BAIKAN?
I
Nah.
don't know. I don't
Because,
know.
because he's on his second account now. He's on a different account now. So in order to have that name, he had to
His name's Balkan
use
Beyond.
Yeah.
Oh, he changed it to Balkan Beyond.
Yeah.
Balkan Beyond.
Oh, to infinity and beyond.
Lucian DC asked me if I was given a chance to make changes to a certain power, what would it be and why?
Fire.
I know
Fire.
exactly.
Fire.
I
would-
knew it. I
would-
knew fire.
Yep, fire. I would give fire the same health buff that rage gets. No rage, no crit rage crash ability,
That would be
like that.
insane.
but the same health buff that rage gets.
Your,
That's
your,
what I would do
your,
with fire.
Your fire healing wouldn't be able to keep up with it though.
No. Here's the thing. Though. I wouldn't have to. All right. That's the thing. All right. So the main thing with rage is not just rage has. All right. It's got the huge health buff that it gets, and it also has the rage crash ability where it heals all the damage back that it takes. So long as you cancel the rage crash, you don't take any of that damage. All right. That's why rage tanking is so freaking fantastic. All right. But with fire and all that, I'm not asking for like a rage ability where I'm healing back all the damage that I'm taking. I'm fine with taking 2 20,000 damage, so long as I can buff my health up to 30.
Yeah, well, this for rage, for rage, for example, you don't even need severe punishment for for example, for the new alert for Themyscira Divided.
Oh yeah.
You just pop some supercharges, take Without Mercy in your loadout and Rage Bringer that heals you, and it gives you so much health buff that when you block, it basically regenerates your health faster than the ads do damage to you.
Yeah.
But Super, that still wouldn't work anyway, because let's say you buff yourself up for 30k health. You get hit for 12k. You heal yourself for what? 500. Your heals are not strong enough. And then you get hit for another 12k.
That's why you have a healer.
Yeah,
Exactly.
But they're going to be spamming their heals. They're going to run out of
they
power.
won't,
They will.
because isn't
Yeah, but
there
you
a
get a
move on
healing
fire
buff.
tank that exactly
Yeah.
the fire tank buffs the healer again,
Yeah.
and
The-
you
yeah,
have a
yeah.
move yourself that buffs your healer.
Yeah, have you ever seen
each other.
have you ever seen a fire tank that actually specs into like resto and the crit heal magnitudes and all that stuff? How big of a heal they get off of healers?
They get really.
They're
really
huge,
big.
especially with that that chest mod from that tactical mod that you can put in your chest. You know, the quick healing it increases the crit heal magnitude by 10.
Yeah,
It increases
10%.
heals by 10%.
It'd
No,
just be
I've
a
had
weaker
people
rage.
when those tactics. This is how much of a woody I was. You know, some of the healers I was running with, they were getting, or not because of that, because of those buffs and everything. I was doing a raid one time with my league when I was in the replacements, and one of the guys, he was solo healing. I think it was the Dawn raid. We were just doing it for rent run and everything. And I was tanking it. I was still fire at the time, and he was healing me, and I took some like big hits in there and everything, and he threw out a heal on me, and he was like, "Oh my god!" And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Dude, I think I just healed you for like 6k." And back then, that was huge. And I was like, oh damn, that's cool. I mean, it must be because of this chest mod that I've got in, And so then for the rest of the freaking raid, I'm like going like below half health, like consistently during all the boss fights and everything. I'm like, dude, are you gonna heal me? He's like, oh, hold on, man, I'm trying to see if I can get to 8k. I'm trying to see if I can heal you for 8k. I'm like, knock that shit off, man. Don't let me die. Okay, so yeah, you're right. I mean, yeah, I would not be able to heal back any of the damage I was taking in, and the healers may not be able to keep up with the health buff that I have. But the thing is, though, my self heals plus the healers heals, it would equal out.
Yeah, but what if there wasn't a healer, for example?
Why would you not want? Why would you? I mean, seriously. I mean, I get it. People running the freaking tier 6 alert without a healer. But I would not go without a healer.
But the point is, you can, if you wanted to, run with ice, earth, or rage, but you wouldn't be able to do it with a fire. So
yeah, but see, and that's the thing that I love about fire. Okay, it's not because it's not a one man show power when it comes to tanking. All right, you need to have good controllers. You need to have good healers in your group. I was one of the first. I'm not saying I was the first, but I was one of the first fire tanks to successfully solo tank Nexus when it first came out. All right, I'm talking with 4 pieces of tier 5 gear. All right, I was one of the first fire tanks to do it, and I gave full freaking credit to my controllers and healers in that raid. Full credit to those guys. There's no way in hell I would have been able to tank it without those guys in that group.
Hey Orbit, one question. Have you done the new alert without a healer already, tanking with Earth?
Yeah, I've got a video actually. I don't know whether to post it. Some people
post that shit. I want to see that.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
What's your gear like?
I've got 3 in that video. I had 2 or 3 bits of the 92 gear, and then the rest is kind of.
So is the damage absorption is high enough to absorb that amount of damage?
Yeah.
from the ads.
Earth's good. Earth is a very good power, but like a very strong tank and power.
Yeah.
And whose dinner's ready? Because I'm hungry.
My dinner's ready. And we've been talking for almost 3 hours.
Oh, your dinner's ready.
But
I
yeah,
thought it was
I'm
life
awesome.
server.
Yeah. And we've been talking for almost 2 hours.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm so hungry already that I'm smoking to get my hunger away. Fuck.
Shouldn't smoke, it's unhealthy.
Yeah, you shouldn't smoke.
Shout
No,
out,
they're not
shout out to the
healthy.
Variant League, who wanted to shout out.
I
Oh,
want to shout out.
make a shout out for me and Boneless. Oh, I just shouted out, didn't I?
You don't need a shout out, you're here to shout yourself out.
Yeah. Shout out to me.
Super Patriot Facecam, please, haven't fapped today.
He wants to see a picture of me. You want to see a picture of me? Hold on. I'll put a picture of me in the link in the description.
No, the link. He said face cam.
No, I'm not
He
going
needs
to.
moving picture. Animation. Put him on animation.
Yeah, that's
You
not
had
happening.
moving.
Smile for
Left
death
or right?
in the chat. Oh, but I'm sorry, take me back, I love you. Jeez.
Wow.
He's gone all the way out of his way to make that account. To say
you-
that.
Dude,
Did you see-
do you guys censor you? I can,
Oh
so you
yeah,
can't nobody can put links in
I've
there?
got links disabled.
What
yeah.
a douchebag.
Yeah, get your fucking links out, man.
Hey, Orbit.
Yeah.
Did you guys see what Small is doing on his videos? That he's posting a link from the previous video in his description.
Yeah, I saw you say something about that.
Yeah, that's basically my mate got suspended from YouTube because of that. His channel was deleted because that's against the terms of service, I guess. YouTube's.
I don't see what the problem is with that.
I have no idea too, but it's against their terms of service.
I didn't do that anyway. I don't. So I am good.
That's what he does to get views on his previous videos.
Yeah.
Wow. How many
Wait,
times do people have to answer this? Orbit, Q&A, IU, and Smile still buds.
We're best friends.
They go out and
Smile was
know.
actually staying at my house this weekend.
shut up.
they were
We're gonna top and tail.
toenails. They were painting each other's toenails, doing a pedicure and manicure.
Isn't that
And
the same
everything.
thing?
They were having a girls' evening, weren't you? That was no pedicure and manicure is different.
We played spin the bottle.
Played Dare. What's it called? That game.
Truth or
I
dare.
dare you.
Truth
Truth
or
or
dare.
dare. Yes. It was beautiful.
He pushed me on the swings.
Oh, isn't that cute?
I just got a picture of that.
So have I.
But Smile with his scrawny arms only pushing Orbit. Like,
I can't really make an Aphrodite movie woof because I don't have a PBR.
she has
But
she has-
I am
it's not for videos.
I am recording videos though. So yeah,
How's that going?
different. We're actually putting a PvP montage together at the moment, so that'll be on the feeds.
Ooh. Hello,
TV
Mhm.
you cheeky little devil.
A 2's PvP montage, but sadly we haven't came up against Orbit yet. Otherwise, we probably would have smashed his face in as well.
No, you wouldn't. have.
Oh,
You'd be added to my
I
PvP
smell a challenge.
P montage. Oh, man. I guess you want us to wrap
Wolfgang.
us up, Super.
Yeah, Wolfgang Blitz here. Last question. Wolfgang Blitz tells me telling Ash to tell me to get her a DVR, and I'm sorry, I don't make Orbit money on my channel, so I think Orbit should do it.
No.
If he can afford the with all the child support he has to pay, which he still owes me because I'm supporting his kid in my league. But yeah, it's probably a good time to wrap up and all that. My dinner's getting freaking cold. Hopefully we won't have the Skype issues that we had this week when we do next week and all that. Are we live streaming again next week too?
We could do.
Yeah, I have a suggestion for the next week. If we get problems with Skype, I mean, it's best for all of us just to download the TeamSpeak. We have a league server there, so we can just make a folder there and I'll be in there. I mean, and my league don't have any issues, and we are from the far places.
I was thinking we needed one less Eastern European. So it's either you or Balkan.
Oh.
Fight.
How somebody asked, how did it feel to be a boss? He wouldn't know that though. He wouldn't know that.
Oh, it feels wonderful, mate. It feels fucking awesome.
Smile sending you kisses.
Yeah.
In chat.
Cliff, I actually have a white aura, I think. I'll send it to Orbit and he can give it to you. And you can be best buddies for life.
Send it to me and I'll salvage it.
Can you salvage auras? I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, you just nice one, Orbit.
Let's have a vote in the stream. Who wants live stream for next week? This is where we don't get any answers.
Yeah, that's where we don't get any answers.
We need to wait a few seconds because of the lag.
Aphrodite and Super Patriot, you're allowed to vote.
I vote yes, but maybe without gaming too much.
Yeah, the PC test was a bit too overboard, too much.
Yeah, I had lag too on PC test for some reason. I never get it, but I did get it this time. I think there's just too many people logging in.
There's first one me. I do. You can buy my friendship 2 mil. You can buy my friendship 3 mil.
It's cheap.
Yeah. So where's my 3 mil, Orbit? Then I might actually be nice to you.
Yeah, here come the answers in now. Yep, everybody's wanting more live stream. More live stream. Oh, this smile before death guy's cracking me up in here. Smile, you can join my league just so I can kick you from it. So anyways, folks, I like this idea. More representation from North American servers next time.
No, they're all shit.
Oh, fuck you too.
No, yeah, do that. I'm down.
We need more females on the podcast.
No,
yes.
Oh man,
this one's enough. This one's enough.
Just to balance.
Really?
Balance it.
This one's enough.
I think I'm already too much for you guys, to be honest. But we can always get another female.
Too much.
Can't handle me, Bev.
We'll see who I can get on here next week. If hopefully Nemesis will be able to join us again next week and everything, and we'll see who if I can get somebody on here and all that. I actually did ask somebody, but they never said yes to it. So even though they did pop into the chat earlier. Anyways, that's going to be about it. Daniel Light doesn't really play the game anymore, or else he would be a good one too.
did he quit?
What's for dinner? Toast and beans. Toast and beans is for dinner. Anyways, folks, this has been the DCUO People's Podcast. I want to thank you guys all for listening here, and on behalf of Orbit, Balkan, who's not with us, Af, and Light Surfer here. I want to thank you guys again for all stopping by the live stream. And
thank you guys.
We're going to be posting these on our channel. You're going to be posting this on your channel too, Orbit?
Possibly. I need to see if I can get it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping to, yeah.
Cool,
Is it
cool.
my week?
Huh?
Is it my week or your week?
It's your week.
Oh no! Don't
Your
tell
week.
me.
Episode
Don't-
28. What? Don't tell you what.
I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Give me a second.
I
Waiting
don't
for-
know.
You waiting
Don't
for
know what
what?
the fuck you're waiting
I'm
for.
waiting for it.
Anyways, as you guys can see here on the stream and all that, links
In other
to
news.
everybody's YouTube and Facebook are right there on the screen for you guys. You can there it is. There it is. There it
I
is.
knew it. I knew it.
You knew what?
You are.
You didn't promote my channel.
It was. I was kind of in a little rush.
How
I think you need to
dare
have.
you?
I
I
was
think
kind
you
of.
need to have. I think you need to have content in order to have a.
I actually
YouTube
have
channel.
content. I have a video on there, and I'm
One
having
video?
a second.
You need
I'm
at
having-
least 2 videos.
It's Minecraft though, and this is about DCUO. This podcast is about DCUO, not Minecraft.
I'm gonna be putting a DC video on there
When
the next few days.
put a DCUO video on there, then you can get promoted. All right, how's that sound?
No,
That seems good to me.
No,
How
I
about
refuse.
how about after that PvP montage you're working on?
Yeah, we're waiting for
I'll
that.
have you in the PP montage
Number
of it.
Number 12.
Okay.
But
Anyways.
until then,
Yeah. Until then,
she can look at this screen. Continue, Super Patriot.
links, as you guys know, we're all showing there on the screen for everybody. Also, if Orbit's able to get him on his channel, he'll have links to everybody's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and all that in the description below. Pissing her off now. Once again, though, on behalf of everybody, I want to thank you all for stopping by, listening to the People's Podcast and all that. Hopefully, if it's on you, if it gets on Orbit's channel, all that you guys can, and weren't able to make it to the stream, you guys can throw us on there on your channel and everything on your computer and listen to us while you're out farming exobits or farming villains or heroes, whichever faction you may be playing on. Until next time, though, thanks again for stopping by. Y'all take care.
Yeah, take care.
See y'all and have fun.
Percy!
Dude 2's Legends, Cold Blood Ninja Jacker guy.